When you hear someone say, when I get rich, nobody's gonna know, you probably think to yourself, yeah, right. But here is the truth. Most people say this exact same thing until they see that big deposit hit their bank account. And then all of a sudden, they are working in silence on Instagram and they're flexing a Gucci belt and sipping a latte in Costa Rica. We all want to be seen. I get it. It is human nature. But I want to challenge you with this one thing today. What if the one big flex is silence? Let me introduce you to something called stealth wealth. It is not about hiding your success. It is about protecting it. It means you've actually got the money, the freedom, and the options, but you don't need anybody to clap for you. You are living your life lowly, right? You're living quietly, and your peace is speaking quieter than your purchases. It is a difference between needing to show off your wealth and actually knowing that you've got it. Now, let me tell you about this guy named Chuck Feeney. This man co-founded Duty Free Shoppers. He made $8 billion and then turned around and gave all of it away. He had no private jet, no fancy yacht, and just a rented apartment. He also just had a $10 watch and he flew coach. This man did not even tell most of the charities he gave the money to where the money was coming from. In fact, in 2020, he shut down his foundation because it was completely empty. He had done exactly what he set out to do, which was give all that money away while he was still alive. That is a legacy that speaks volumes, don't you think? And then there's Sylvia Bloom. She was a legal secretary who was coming from Brooklyn, New York, right? She worked the same job for 67 years. She took the subway, lived modestly, and rented an apartment near her. All this while, nobody knew she was quietly mirroring her boss's investments the whole time. She built a $9 million fortune. Simple lady, right? But she left most of that money to fund scholarships for low-income students as well. Sylvia was not about fame. She was about focus. Here's the thing, privacy does not just protect your wealth, it protects your peace. Let's take a lady named Michelle, for example, right? She got a settlement after years of working 2 jobs. She did everything right in her eyes, right? She paid off debt, bought a sensible house, and then she upgraded to a Benz that she liked. But the moment she actually posted that car on Instagram or Facebook, her inbox completely exploded. Everybody started asking her to give them something. Someone even followed her home and tried to mug her. She sold the car that very same month, and then she said, I did not feel rich. I felt washed. Now, this is not just about personal stories of people I know, right? It also happens to celebrities as well. Let's take Nicole Kidman, Tom Hanks, and Kendall Jenner. These are all victims of break-ins because thieves know exactly where they are. They know exactly when they are not home thanks to their social media, right? Burglars can actually track you down based on your posts, event schedules, and your LinkedIn updates as well. So stealth wealth, my friends, listen, it is about staying safe physically, mentally, and even emotionally as well. And then there's Nicholas Bergman, right? He was the homeless billionaire, right? He could have simply bought whatever he wanted, but for years he owned absolutely no home. He lived a modest life, right? He lived in hotels and traveled with just one simple suitcase. He didn't want to be owned by all these possessions that he had. He simply wanted to have freedom. He wanted to have simplicity. And that, my friend, is a man who gets it. He gets what it means to have stealth wealth. And on the flip side, you've probably heard of Anna Delvey. She is the lady who pretended to be a German heiress. She flexed luxury suites, designer clothes, and even dined with elite investors. Can you imagine? But this was all fake life. She was living a fake life. She finally ended up in jail for defrauding banks and hotels as well. Can you imagine? Her story proves one thing for us. Fake wealth, right? This is a trap. Fake wealth is a trap. It draws attention that you do not want, and it comes with real consequences, if I might say so myself. So what exactly does real wealth actually look like? Real wealth is not loud, it is stable. Real wealth is boring even. It is walking into your local Target without actually checking your account balance to see if you have enough money to cover that purchase. It is booking your flight without thinking twice. And it's also knowing that if your job is gone tomorrow, you are going to be fine. Real wealth is having options. And options, listen, options that is freedom to you. Now, when you finally do get that bag, what should you actually be spending your money on? Let's talk about that, and let me break it down for you real quick. First is your health. I want you to invest in good insurance, therapy, and a standing desk as well, right? I want you to take care of your body like it is $1 million machine. Another one is comfort, right? Not luxury, but your comfort, right? Spend money on a good mattress, right? A home that feels safe as well, and a reliable car for yourself. Not a fancy onesie car, a reliable car. Next one is time, right? Hire someone to clean your house for you. Automate your bills and not spend time doing that stuff. You can actually buy back your time. The next one is joy. Take your kids on memorable trips that they can actually remember when they're older, right? Treat your mom to a spa date as well, and do things that make you feel alive. Another one is quiet generosity. Tip people generously, right? Pay for somebody's groceries online in front of you, and actually give money away generously and anonymously, right? Giving is not about shouting out loud that I gave $2,000 to this charity. It is about helping people because you have put yourself in a financial situation to actually be able to do that without feeling like your bank account is bleeding money. Now let's talk about how wealth looks in different cultures and different generations. In some places, especially in Western cultures, wealth looks different, right? Wealth is all about performance. It's all about showing people what you've got, wearing your wealth on your skin with Gucci bags and bling bling jewelry, right? But in parts of Asia and parts of Africa, wealth shows up very quietly, right? It shows up in land, it shows up in education, and it shows up in how families live and their lives from day to day. It doesn't show in fancy cars or in fancy clothes, right? And also baby boomers and older generations like Gen X, they actually show their stealth wealth differently, right? It comes to them naturally by default, right? You wouldn't know they had the money unless they showed you their property deeds or their investment statements. But millennials and Gen Zs, different story, different story. They show you their wins through just flashing it, right? That's the kind of generation they are, right? They grew up in front of social media, and they end up showing their wealth by performing it on social media more than they are building it. They look richer on social media than they actually do in their bank accounts. So here is the takeaway. It is completely okay to celebrate your wins, right? But don't perform it so much that you actually lose your peace and make yourself a target. So let me close by saying this one thing. You do not have to look rich to actually be rich. You don't need to post it on social media for everyone to see. You just need to have that peace, right? Because peace does not need you to clap for it. Peace needs no applause. And when you hit your financial goals, and I know you will, okay, do me one favor. Don't tell the world about it. Just live your life quietly, boldly, and fully. And if you do become a billionaire, just send me a wink wink emoji, okay? Because I'm going to know that you're living that stealth wealth life. You're not shouting it on top of the mountains for everybody and your mama to see. If this message resonated with you, please share it, okay? Not with the person who is flexing for clout, but with that one person who is quietly stacking, investing, and building something real. Stealth wealth is not about flashing. It is about more than money. It's about having your peace. It is about having your privacy. And it's about having your power back, right? It's simply about knowing that you don't need validation from people when you've got the vision as to where you are going, right? If you felt this, please hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're serious about building your wealth. I'm talking about lasting wealth. And drop a comment below saying simply, I'd rather be wealthy than look rich. Let's flood the algorithm with that particular mindset. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I am Fuanyi. You got this.